Hi everyone, and welcome to Brilliant Driving School Swansea. It's a warm welcome from me and Pete, as you can see, sitting in the back seat, all strapped up and ready to go. If you're wondering why I got a chimpanzee in the car, it's because that's the chimpanzee in your brain. When your adrenaline and your cortisol goes absolutely bonkers and you start going, oh my god, what am I doing? That's Pete taking control. You breathe, take your time, think what you're doing, talk your way through it. Isn't that right, Pete? He's a little bit camera shy, so we won't worry about that. Okay, so a series of small videos for you now, helping you with some of the hotspots in the Swansea area and the surrounding areas that you're going to get on your test. Not forgetting, these are here to help you, not to do it for you. You can't strap the camera to the steering wheel and it does it for you. You've still got to think, you've still got to look, and you've still got to talk your way through it. On any given Sunday, you could have roadworks, you could have an incident developing in front of you, which may require you to change lanes for whatever reason. You could have slow moving traffic, you could need to overtake, you could have someone in front of you like a learner, who knows. But the point being is, you still have to think for yourself. So these videos are here simply to help and assist you with what to do in these scenarios. We're also going to have the satnav running in the background. Contrary to belief, it sounds like Pete, but it isn't. And you're going to hear the conflicting language that a satnav uses. When you're getting instructed by your instructor or by the examiner, they will have a different tone, they will have a different approach with voice, different words, etc, etc. So it's really important that you listen to those, and I'll try and help you along with that as well, okay? So with nothing further to do, let's get going. So we're going to head out towards Briton Ferry on this first one, and we're going to approach the three main roundabouts on approach and the type of things that you'll need to listen for with regards to the sat-nav. Look when it comes to the signs and the road markings, and understand what it is you need to do when you get to certain positions. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we are, we're coming up to the first roundabout now of the three, heading out towards Briton Ferry. At this point, the examiner might say, what I'd like you to now do is follow signs for M4 or Cardiff. There are other instructions that they might also give you, so please pay attention to the signs coming up on the left-hand side.
After 800 yards, cross the roundabout and take the third exit, A483.
So it's the third exit, the A483. If you look at the sign there now, you'll see the shape of the roundabout. Amazon is the first, Jersey Marine is the second, our exit is the third one on. But because we're in a dual carriageway, left-hand lane normal driving. But this is where it changes. Look at this sign coming up now. We now take the middle lane, as you'd like to call it. The two outside lanes are going towards Cardiff M4. If you now look at the floor markings also, you can see what's on the floor. So we're starting to brake, change to third, off the brake, up the clutch. We've checked
Cross
the mirrors.
The roundabout and take the third exit, A483.
So it's a gyratory system, okay? It's not a normal roundabout. Just stay in this lane, the A483, it's painted on the floor. Stay between the lines, it is the third exit. There's the second, and as you can see,
take the exit.
It's just a continuation of the carriageway, and there it is signposted again for Cardiff M4. It's that simple, it really is. You just take your time, look what's developing in front. 50 mile an hour just after, and then you've got to get up to speed. Now for the next roundabout, you'll be asked to follow signs for A48 Briton Ferry. But if you listen to the sat-nav shortly, you'll see what is very confusing about the instruction. Also again, paying attention to the signs on the left-hand side as we come up to them shortly. So we're just going to continue following this road in this lane.
After 3/4 of a mile, turn right, A483.
So there was the sign, clearly signposted ahead. But the confusion with the sat-nav makes you want to move lanes here for some reason. You don't need to change lanes. Just remain in this lane.
After 800 yards, turn right, then turn right.
Again, it's telling you to turn right and turn right. Just continue to watch this now and how I approach this, please. So there's your countdown marker, there's your rumble strips, there's your sharp diversion ahead. So I'm off the gas just before number 2, touching the brakes, checking the mirrors, down into 3rd gear here. I'm doing about 30 mile an hour. I'm starting to slow
right,
further.
A483, then turn right.
Change to 2nd, down to 20 mile an hour. And as you can see, A48 is painted on the floor. Remember the instructions, A48 Briton Ferry. There's 2 lanes go that direction.
Turn right, A48.
And I am in the left hand of those 2 lanes to complete this manoeuvre. Again, it's a gyratory system as opposed to a roundabout. So you're following road markings, road signs and traffic light management. You've still got to do your signalling, you've still got to check what's happening in front of you, check your mirrors, change your gears, stay in the centre of your lane. You've still got to do all of that work for yourself, and you've still got to follow your MSPSL, guys, okay? So we're continuing across now. There's a gap between the light and the green sign on the other side. We aim towards that gap, and then at the last second we turn and we come into lane, and there it is, Briton Ferry, Aberavon signposted. Either change the gear before or after the bend, not during the bend, to simplify it for yourself. So here we are, coming over the Briton Ferry Bridge now, and we're heading down towards the Briton Ferry intersection. The first exit is signposted Briton Ferry, A474. There's a little slip road just before the roundabout, which is what we will be taking. You can see all the other signs. Listen to the satnav here now, please.
After 300 yards, turn left, A474, Neath Road.
So we come off the gas, we're doing about 40 here now. We check our mirrors, we signal, we've positioned ourselves accordingly. We press the brake a little bit more
left.
now. And just before we turn left, we put the clutch in, we change to 2nd gear, we bring it down to 20, raising the clutch. We're coming up to the give way line, check to see if anything's coming. If not, straight into the outside lane, because the left-hand lane closes here and becomes 1 lane. Check your mirrors, making sure you remain at 20 now, as it was signposted just before you left the roundabout. And that's it.